love, and hate together make creativity.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no super chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them, collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. It's the Amico update. Well guys, I wish I could be talking about Cloudy Mountain. You know, I really like that game. I like the way it looks, I like the concept. We haven't seen anything for a couple of years now. I think, what is it? I don't even know. You know, I forget. I wish there was more gaming news, but let's talk about what's been happening. Number one, we had the Tommy statement where, you know, he apologized for some of the things he had done, didn't really acknowledge some of the other stuff, and I went over that. You guys can watch the video if you like. It's still in my videos there. You can check it out. But, you know, one of the things I wanted to talk about today is what has happened. You know, a lot of the things that don't go noticed or really go unnoticed is all the creativity that this whole Amico launch has created and the whole failure to launch has created, right? You have a lot of, you know, Amico fans and television fans. They started the channels and now are more popular and look down on other YouTubers. And you also had detractors, you know, start their own channels and go at it with the Amico fans, and you know, hence we have the what are we going to call this? The Amico Wars. It's been entertaining to say the least. But what really goes unnoticed is all the creativity that's come out of it. You know, a lot of channels that normally would have not have posted, that would have not made videos, you know, it came to the forefront. There's also been a lot of creativity, and I wanted to point two things out specifically, which is music, right? And good music at that. You know, first of all, let's talk about the devastating Just Cause DJC Studios. You know, I think he is a real Intellivision fan. For whatever you might think of the Amico or whatever, you know, he has stayed true to his principles. He has been on this, you know, for better or for worse. He stuck to his, you know, love of the console, right? Even though, you know, he's been attacked even by Review Tech USA, he stayed on there, man. He took it on the chin. Even I criticized him a little bit, and you know, he was cool about it, you know, and I told him to keep his chin up, that it was, you know, that getting attacked by Rich at Review Tech USA didn't mean squat, because he's another glorified e-beggar. So, you know, I mean, he's a real one, man, and he does love music. And let me tell you, he produced a whole album for the Amico, which is better than what Intellivision has done, to be completely sincere. And he's got one song in there that as soon as I heard it, I loved it, and it's Night Stalker.
Then I see another robot coming out, just trying to survive, just wanna stay alive. With a yellow blaster gonna try, robot parts gonna fly, gonna make it out of this nightmare cave, only have to worry about myself to save.
Go check the song out, you know, it's on his channel. That's one I like, but he's got a full album that he made for this, which is going to be available pretty soon. You know, you can go and check him out and see, you know, what his plans are. But, you know, I could tell you that I really like the song. This is something we should have gotten, you know, as a gift instead of Tommy's music that had nothing to do with the Amico. The gift should have been Amico related. But yeah, I have to commend him for sticking to it, and also for being so creative and creating the song. I mean, these are better songs that I've heard from Intellivision, to tell you the truth, and I think the Night Stalker actually should be in the video game. So please go check him out.
Good job, man.
And on the other side, you have Tommy Oyu Amico with Tommy and the Amigos.
Oh no, don't want an amigo. Oh
you should go check him out. You know, this kind of punk rock song reminds me of when my younger days, you know, when I was down in Southern California living in the Valley. We had a lot of punk bands come up, and man, you know what? This song is good. I'm not gonna lie, this song is good. Whether you like or don't like the Amico has nothing to do with that. This is about creativity, and if you guys like punk rock, you know, and even if you don't like it, go check it out. You know, regardless of how you feel about his criticisms about the company or whatever, I think this is a fairly decent song, and you know, I commend him for his creativity and inspiration based on this whole fail launch, right? And you know, those are the things that you can look at from afar, you know, and those are things that people really don't talk about. You know, of all this creativity that has arisen from this whole discussion about the Intellivision Amico. Now, with that in mind,
you know, making simple videos like I do, where I just stand in front of the camera and just, you know, blow hot air, you know, and just give my ideas or my opinions on things that I have experience with, is not a hard video to make. When you come up with something new and creative, you know, it stands out. So I try to recognize it because I want to highlight the effort these people put into their content, whether you agree with it or not. You know, it takes a little more to make those kind of videos. It takes a little more to put yourself out there, you know, put your music out there, put your art out there and have it be received by people, especially in the environment that this is in, right? It doesn't matter what you're going to put out. Somebody is bound to hate it. But, you know, you have to recognize the effort, you know, and I like listening to different things. You know, I'm tired of listening to the same type of videos, you know, the hour and a half, 2 hour podcast talking about the same thing over and over again, rehashing the same points. I mean, that is kind of getting old. So whenever I see something new like this, I like to recognize it, you know, point out that's out there, because this whole thing, you know, this whole game launch, I think has been a learning experience for the objective observers, you know, not for the people that are just completely on one side or completely on the other. I think a lot of people have learned about YouTube specifically and making content, and I think that's a shared experience with everybody. Anyway, guys, that's a little video I want to shoot, a little extra. You know, I'm working on the other video, the what if video, so I will catch you on the next one. I'll be driving out to LA tomorrow, and hopefully you'll catch that video on Saturday.
don't let people tell you there isn't anything to talk about, because there is. Good, bad, anything is a learning experience, and there's a lot of entertainment here. I will catch you on the next one, and remember,
new videos every weekend and whenever I feel like it. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Ring that bell.